What's going? Let's talk about the health code. What is the health code? Okay, we heard about Da Vinci Code. We heard about a lot of this barcode lah, that code lah, this code, that code. Okay, so what is the health code? When we're watching the TV series, or when we're watching this movie, Da Vinci Code, we saw the character inside the movie. They run here and run there just to decode this and decode that, and the end they found out the real answer. They found out what they want. They found out the real incidents. Okay, so it's the same thing like Da Vinci Code. Actually, our health also has some code, right? Sometimes we are not understanding our health code. That's why we have go through the wrong way. That's why people in this modern day, the mainstream medicine was so advanced and was so high tech, but you can see actually the diseases is going as well. The diseases we are, for the past 20 years, the diseases is not reducing. All the diseases is increasing. All the diseases are increasing because of what? Because of some code that we didn't break the code. We didn't understand what is actually what is the real and the good way to maintain our health, which is we didn't break the health code. Okay, so today I'm going to break the health code for all of you, and I wish you can provide the health code to all your leaders and to all your members, to all your customers. We wish Tien's products, Tien's Global, we can bring the total health to all of to all the world. Okay. So first of all, we always listen. We always heard about something. We call when people talk about nutrients, we will always heard about the RDA. Am I right? We always heard about RDA. So what is RDA? What is RDA? Okay. Before we go to the tip, I would like to explain about my style of this training. Okay, me will be a bit scientific. Try to make it more layman. Okay, but the good point of a scientific is we provide evidence. So for the importance informations, I will always share the source link. Okay, you can actually go online, and even though you can download these RDA books, okay, the 10th edition of RDA books online for free, not a problem. If you want to keep it as a reference, you can go on to the link, the link that's showing downstairs, or later on you can check back the PowerPoint. You copy the link, and then you log on to the web page. Then you can download this RDA 10th edition for free. Okay, so RDA mainly are for the daily intakes of advice to the adults, okay, to the modern adults. Okay, so but it is based on the basis of scientific knowledge, okay, and these are judged by the Food and Nutrition Board to be adequate to meet the no nutrients needs of practically all healthy person. Okay. The first edition of the RDAs was published in 1943, which is in World War II. World War II, people are fighting, people are having war, and they came out this RDA, I don't know for what. Okay, actually the original application was a guide for advising on nutrients problems in connection with national defense, which is we are sending the soldiers to the front line to fight with other soldiers. So we need to provide some nutrients to make them more powerful, to make them more energetic, to make them not feeling sleepy. Okay, so this is the first initiative, the first motive of this RDA. Okay, but RDA until nowadays, RDA already becomes some reference of our daily RDA, so-called this recommended dietary allowance. Okay, or somebody will put it as a recommended daily dosage per adult. Okay, recommended daily dosage per adult. Okay, it's the same also RDA. All right. So nowadays, RDA already become a reference, become a standard gold reference, become standard golden rules for some so-called medical expert. So they will tell you that, guys, this calcium, you cannot take more than 1,000 mg per day. Minerals, vitamin C, you cannot take more than 1,000 mg per day. Vitamin D3, you cannot take more than 800 IU a day. This is already stated in this RDA book. Why? Because this one already being revised and revised and revised by medical expert. Okay, how can a drug expert to review a nutrition's book? This is totally not right. Okay, and then we can furthermore we can look at this RDA books. Okay, actually, this RDA books, the development of this RDA is on the basis of scientific knowledge. So-called scientific knowledge scientific knowledge is not practical knowledge. Scientific knowledge is not a proven knowledge. It's just a scientific by calculations. So I calculate. Let's talk about the total length of your blood vessel. Okay, the scientists claim the blood vessel can round the world. Your blood vessel can round the world for 2.5 rounds. Okay, which is 60,000 miles. 60,000 miles, 2.5 rounds. Okay, you peel off, you take off all your blood vessel and you connect together, then it can round the world for 2.5 rounds. This is scientific calculations. Okay, does anybody ever pull out the blood vessel and then connect together, try to round the world for 2.5 rounds? No. All these things are based on calculation, so we call it scientific. Okay, what is practical knowledge? Practical knowledge is you pull out your blood vessel, okay, and connect together, and really you round the world 2.5 rounds. Then you prove it that yes, the blood vessel in our body can round the world for 2.5 rounds. Yeah, this is practical knowledge. Okay, and furthermore, you can see this RDA is to meet the no nutrients needs of practically all healthy persons. Guys, we have 24 people here. Okay, 24 of us here. Do you think we are really healthy? More or less, we are not. We're having some disorder. Okay, maybe we are lacking of energy or feeling sleepy in the evening. Okay, or some are of having some metabolic syndromes. Some of us are having always have some migraines or here pain, there pain, here inflammation, there inflammation. Okay, most of us are not in completely healthy situation, which means the RDA is not applicable to us, to most of the population right now. If the RDA is applicable, it's really a good reference, a golden rules of nutrients intake. We should not have so high of chronic disease at this moment. Okay, so you can see in 2003, the WHO, this Geneva meeting reports listed 5 major malnutrition disease. Come on, malnutrition disease, I can't believe it. Okay, what is this? Obesity. The first one, obesity. The second one, cardiovascular disease, which is the heart attack lah, stroke lah, all this we consider as cardiovascular disease. And third one will be diabetes. Diabetes in Asia is very famous. In Europe also, also a lot of people having diabetes. Okay, carcinoma, which is cancer. Okay, carcinoma is the scientific name of cancer. So cancer also very famous right now. Okay, and osteoporosis, which is the people are saying that when you're getting aging, you easily to get the bone fractures. Okay, because your bone density are not that stiff, you are lacking of bone density, so you are easy to get fractures. Okay, so these five disorder, we put it as disorder. We cannot put it as a disease. Actually, to me, is these 5 are actually the symptoms. Okay, these 5 symptoms are be categorized as malnutrients. How can it be malnutrients? We have RDA. Every day we eat according to the RDA. right? Never have a scientist came out and tell us and say that no, we are not following the RDA. Everything you take one stick a day, or you take a few eggs a day, you meet the RDA. All right, you take a rice, you take a bowl of rice, you meet the RDA of the carbohydrate intake. We meeting the RDA, but why we are still being all these common disorders still being categorized as malnutrition? The real cause is the so-called malnutrition is actually excessive of nutrients intake. Excessive nutrients intake. Take a look on it. Obesity, the excessive nutrients, excessive sugar intake, excessive refined sugar, refined carbohydrates intake will cause you become that obesity. People starting have some question. If you not understand, I can explain to you right now. Very simple. We eat rice, we eat carbohydrates in order to provide blood sugar, and then the blood sugar can be utilized to become energy to maintain our daily activities. Okay, so those days we are working hard. People have no cars. You go everywhere. You have to walk here and walk there. You have to carry the weight by your hand, because that time we have no lifting machine. Okay, we don't have forklift. We have to carry everything from the first floor up to the fourth floor every day, up and down. So we have a lot of physical activities. At that time, we eat a lot of carbohydrate is okay, because we need energy. We can metabolize the energy. And nowadays, people are lacking of activities. None of us are actually spend an hour in the gym room or on exercise every day. Okay, most of us are sitting in front of the TV, or like today, sitting in front of the computer, listening my class. Okay, so we are lacking of these physical activities. So, but we are still taking a lot of carbohydrate. Those days we only have white rice, we only have meat, we only have these noodles. But nowadays we have a lot of processed food. Am I right? We have a lot of processed food. We don't want to take rice. We can take a lot of others refined carbo, even though we are drinking a lot of sugary drinks. We drink a lot of these soft drinks. We drink a lot of these flavored drinks. Okay, we intake a lot of this refined sugar. Okay, so all this sugar goes into our body. It will convert it to become blood sugar. But the excessive blood sugar will be further converted to be triglyceride, which is your fat, and storing into the fat cells. So you will become fatter and fatter and fatter. Okay, so for women, you will store your fat on your breast, on your butt, and on your hip. Okay, for men, we are having a central warehouse. So men, usually all your fat will accumulate in your central warehouse. That's why we will have a big tummy. Okay, you will have a big tummy. So obesity came from excessive refined sugar, refined carbohydrates. What about cardiovascular disease? Cardiovascular disease, refined carbo is one of the contributors. Okay, people are saying that high cholesterol. High cholesterol also caused by excessive refined carbo. If you want to reduce your cholesterol, you have to avoid the refined carbo intake, because excessive refined carbo will trigger this cholesterol production. Okay, so cholesterol. And one more thing is the some calcium remain in the bloodstream also may cause this cardiovascular disease. And the worst thing is we are meat eater. We eat meat every day. So as a meat eater, we intake a lot of lamb, a lot of chickens. We intake a lot of this meat. So all the meats are contributing homocysteine, which is a blood vessel inflammation substance. Okay, so we are eating a lot of meat. You are actually bringing the more informations on your arterial, on your blood vessel. Okay, and the chickens, the poultry, all this, and what else? And the cooking oil, the so-called the plant-based cooking oil, all these are contributing a lot of omega-9, omega-6. So with high dose of omega-6 intake, it also creating inflammations and mainly happen on our cardiovascular system. So you got heart attack, you eat a lot of meat, you intake a lot of so-called healthy plant-based cooking oil, okay, you are actually creating more problems to your heart, to your cardiovascular disease. So you're easily to get stroke or easily to get this heart attack than anybody else. Okay, and diabetes. Now, we don't have to talk about diabetes. Everybody know excessive sugar intake. After obesity, you will become diabetes. But people will ask me and say, no, I'm so skinny and I'm born to be diabetes. Then why? No, if you're born to be diabetes, which is a type 1 diabetes, type 1 diabetes is different. Type 1 diabetes is kind of autoimmune. Okay, this we will leave it for the future section. Okay, we are not going to touch about that. Okay, so and the carcinoma also because of the pollutions, because of the bad food diet, because of the bad lifestyle living. So the body the cell has been transformed to cancer cell, start transfer to cancer cell, become the tumor cells. So we build the carcinoma because of our bad dietary and bad lifestyle as well. Osteoporosis, people are saying that no, I'm lacking of because I'm lacking of calcium. No, I'm sorry, you're not lacking of calcium. You are releasing too much of calcium. Okay, you are releasing too much of calcium by our daily dietary pattern. None of us will have a calcium deficiencies problem. None of us. Okay, we can actually absorb the calcium, adequate calcium from our meal daily. Not a problem. The only problem is we may losing the calcium rapidly, more faster than we absorb. Why? Because we intake a lot of acidic ash food, so-called acidic ash food, which is like meat lah, cow milk lah, all these are making your body become acidic body. So when your body become acidic body, your body need to neutralize it. So it will release the calcium, the most alkaline substance from your body, from your bone, to neutralize your body. Okay, so that's why you slowly will become osteoporosis, because you are losing your deposit of calcium. Okay, so now, as I said, the nutrients imbalance, the malnutrients, the nutrients imbalance, or the excessive nutrients intake. Okay, we can put it as a one word. We can call it as a nutrients imbalance, because some you need more, you didn't intake. Some you need less, or you don't need it, you eat a lot. Okay, so it become a nutrients imbalance situations. Okay, so in order to maintain a good health, please bear in mind this slide I always share to our members when I having my roadshow, when I having my lectures, is always appear. Why? Because I would like to introduce a complete health knowledge, a complete health concept to our customer. You see, people will always come back to you say, hi, yeah, Mr. Derek, I took your spirulina or I took your zinc. I don't have any feeling. My situation become worse. We always heard that. Okay, when people are asking you this kind of question, okay, then we know that he already have a misperception. Okay, he is putting the nutrients, the products as a drug, as a medicine. First of all, bear in mind, nutrients are not medicine. Although my professional is nutritional medicine, okay, but to the layman, to the public, we cannot tell them nutrients is medicine, because they are way far to accept the concept. They have no knowledge to understand the concept. Okay, so to the layman, we will never say nutrients is a medicine. Okay, so when they are putting nutrients as a medicine, they're starting to have what? To have some expectation on your nutrients, on your spirulina, on your zinc, on your ginema. Okay, they will start putting expectation on it. Okay, so we have to provide the correct holistic health concept to the customer before we sell the products to them. They must understand, if you want to maintain a good health, you have to take care from these three pillars. The first one, the most important thing, will be your diet. Okay. The second thing will be the lifestyle. So if you're taking a lot of nutrients, okay, you're taking a lot of nutrients, but you're having a very bad diet. You drink beer every day. You drink Coca-Cola every day. Okay. And you drink, maybe you eat a lot of junk food, a lot of processed food every day. You eat a lot of candy every day. You eat a lot of white rice, a lot of noodles every day. Then you come back, you tell me, say, your nutrients is not helping me to reduce my blood sugar. So this is not true. Okay, this is not true. Okay, so when customer come back to you saying the nutrients is not functioning, please ask back, how's your diet? How's your diet? What have you eaten for this period? Okay, he will definitely say, no, I just eat normally, or I have a better diet. So ask them, what is so-called a better diet? What have you eaten actually? I want to know what you actually eat. Then he will say, I don't want to eat meat. I don't want to eat meat. So I don't want to eat a red meat. So I turn to the white meat. I eat a lot of chicken. Come on. Chicken is omega-6 provider. Omega-6 is a inflammation promoter. So you will start having something. And she said, no, I'm not taking white rice now. I'm taking this brown rice. Guys, brown rice also a rice. Okay, brown rice to a healthy people is good for the metabolism. But brown rice and porridge rice to a diabetic person is not good as well. Okay, because rice will still shoot up the blood. Whatever rice is it will shoot up the blood sugar. Okay, so and then the second thing will be the lifestyle. All right, come to the lifestyle. People are having bad diet, or maybe he is having good diet. He eat vegetables every day. Okay, and he drinks vegetable as well. Every day he drink beer. Okay, he drink beer. Beer is vegetarians. Beer made by wheat. Correct or not? Beers are made by wheat. So he drink beer. He said, no, I'm drinking beer. Beer is good. Beer is healthy. Right? Beer is healthy because beer made by wheat. Okay. If you keep on drinking beers, one day the system will still have problem. The first affection will be the liver, then your kidney. The same thing. Okay. All right. So people are having some bad lifestyle, which is maybe stay up late, or maybe no exercise, or maybe they are staying in a pollution environment. So we put it as a lifestyle. So the lifestyle is not good. So the diet and the lifestyle will actually trigger oxidative stress to your body. Okay, what is oxidative stress? Very simple, harm to your body. That's it. Okay, we don't have to think too much. Oxidative stress in future, I will do a furthermore explanation on it. But bad diet and bad lifestyle definitely will cause the oxidative stress on your body. So the oxidative stress on your body will cause a lot of oxidations, just like a steel, an iron bar. When you expose in the water, near to the water, or expose in the air, without any protection, sooner or later it will become rusty. Okay, so oxidative is the same thing. When we are putting a lot of toxic, unused nutrients into our body, it is actually putting the stress to our body, and we make our body become oxidizing. All right, so we need to avoid the problems. So if we have a lot of oxidative stress, then we will have bad health. So we need to use the nutrients to neutralize, to compensate all these things. Okay, so if you would like to stay healthy, first thing, you have to change your diet, and you have to change your lifestyle. And second thing, you need to use the nutrients to compensate whatever harmful, whatever damage that you have done before. You got me? All right. Okay, so with bad diet, bad lifestyle, and not taking Tien's nutrients, people is like that. Many people are not taking Tien's nutrients, not even taking any nutrients. Okay, so with the bad diet, bad lifestyle, with no nutrients, people are in nutrients imbalance situations. When with this imbalance situation, we will usually develop 4 high symptoms. What is 4 high symptoms? High blood pressure, high blood sugars, high cholesterol, and hyperuricemia. Hyperuricemia, which is high uric acid, high in uric acid. This is a 4 common high in the world, in the modern world. Okay, so if we are having the bad diet and bad lifestyle, we will easily to develop these 4 high symptoms. And these 4 high symptoms, furthermore, it will cause the so-called the metabolic syndromes. Okay, so metabolic syndrome, which means that whatever you intake are not easily to release. So you have cholesterol accumulations, you have blood sugar accumulations, you have toxic accumulations, and then all these are metabolic syndrome. So then you will having this so-called health disorder, which is you're starting to have some sickness, starting to have some illness, okay, have some cancer, inflammations, all these things. Okay. Okay, so this is the metabolic syndromes. Okay, so when people ask you what is metabolic syndrome, very simple. Overweight, definitely a metabolic syndrome, because you are storing the fat. You're storing the fat and you are not releasing the fat. Okay, so if you are overweight, definitely you have metabolic syndromes. Okay, if you are atherosclerosis, you have this cardiovascular disease, also kind of a metabolic syndrome, because all the toxins, all the inflammation substance remaining in your body are not clearing out. The oxidated cholesterol stick on your blood vessel, and then it make your blood vessel become hardening. So this is a metabolic syndrome. And if you are diabetes, of course, you are storing a lot of excessive sugar. And if you are hypertension, yeah, you're storing a lot of this fat as well. Okay, so and you can see that the leading cause of death in globally from 2000 until 2019, until 2019, throughout 20 years. Okay, throughout 20 years, you will see the top 10 disease, killing disease. Only three of the top 10 killing disease is this communicable disease, which is like flu. Flu is communicable. HIV is communicable. Okay, which is you can contract the virus from others. You can contract the virus from kissing, from food, from anything. Okay, close contact. Okay, you like COVID-19. This is communicable. Okay, and the seven of them are non-communicable disease, which is generated by your body. Okay, you are like cancer. Cancer are non-communicable, which is you got friend, she has this breast cancer. You go near to her or you touch her accidentally, you will get breast cancer or not? No, definitely no. Cancer is not spread by this way. Okay, and this is stroke, cardiovascular disease. All these are diabetes. All these are non-communicable disease, which means all these diseases, the 7 top 10 killers disease, contributed the death of 80% of the top 10, or 44%. Okay, of all death, overall death. Okay, so and all these are generated by our own self. We can't prevent accident. Today we drive a car, go outside, maybe we're hit by people and we die in the accident. We can't prevent the virus contract. Okay, virus a million years ago, way far than way far than human when human exists. Okay, before human exists, already virus already here. Okay, so we are the latecomer. Okay, so we need to learn to stay with this virus. So we go outside, we may contract virus as well. This one is not preventable. A lot of people contracted this COVID-19, right? So this is very difficult to prevent. All right, but non-communicable diseases are generated from our own cell, which is we have the code. We're having the code we need to decode it and then to gain back our health. If we can decode it, we can gain back our health. Okay, we can prevent the death. We can prevent to fall into any categories of these diseases. Okay, and all diseases are actually linked to one thing. All diseases are actually linked to one thing, which is inflammation. Okay, in 2004 April, Time magazine already published The Secret Killer. Okay, the surprising link between inflammation and heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer, and other diseases. Okay, which is the books is actually written a study saying that all these diseases, all these are modern diseases, chronic diseases are linked to inflammations. So actually the nutrients interfere mostly are to fight with inflammation. That's why you see we have products, we have a lot of products got anti-inflammation, antioxidant benefit. Okay, like we have a grapeseed extract. I think many of us we have grapeseed extract. Many countries we have grapeseed extract. Grapeseed extract, some countries calling OPC. Okay, grapeseed extract is a very good antioxidants, anti-inflammation substance, nutrients. Okay, because grapeseed extract contain high concentrate of resveratrol. Resveratrol is a very good antioxidants, anti-inflammation nutrients. So if you are having some inflammation symptom, take more resveratrol, take more our OPC, take more our grapeseed extract. Besides this, we have tea poly, green tea extract. Yeah, right. So some of your country maybe have some others anti-inflammation product. Okay, so if you need further need to know more about your products, your country's product functions, you may send me your link. You may send me your list, the list of your products. Then I will do some study. Then I will let you know. Okay. So if like that, the first thing we need to settle the inflammation. To prevent inflammation is very important. Prevent inflammation is very important, but most of us are in chronic inflammation situations. What is chronic inflammation situation? We have two types of inflammation. The first type, we call it acute inflammation. What is acute inflammation? Today, you go and drink beer, you overdrink, okay? The alcohol attack your liver and then makes your liver inflammation. That one is acute inflammation. But in 1-2 days, it will okay. Or when the alcohol be metabolized, in 1-2 days, everything will be okay. Or today, you've been cut, you have a wound on your hand. Okay, you've been cut, you have a wound on your hand, and then during the curing process, you will feel pain, you will feel some redness, or you'll see some swollen. Okay, all these are inflammation. Another thing is when you bite your lips. Okay, when you're eating, you bite your lips. Okay, then 2 days later, you will saw there is a volcano-like a hole in your lips. Okay, so and you see the white cage around there. The white cage is inflammation, because inflammation is to lock down the war zone with the virus in one place, not make it separate to the other organ. So inflammation is very important. Inflammation is a It's actually our immune function reactions. Okay, so when we are having inflammation, which means our immune function is working on something. But when you are having chronic inflammation, there will be a different story, which is your immune system are not able to overcome the situation. What it can do is only keep inflammation, keep yourself inflammation, because it cannot settle the problems. It cannot heal the problems. It cannot cure the wound. So the only thing is you have to stay inflammation. So why people having stomach ulcer? People are having stomach ulcer for long term. For long term, you will say 10 years, 20 years, the stomach ulcer is still there, cannot be cured. Because of the first thing, the immune system is down, the inflammation is not that sensitive. Or another thing is the these inflammations oversensitive. The body keep on inflammation. We are putting a lot of inflammation substance into our body. So we have all these 7 inflammation substance. So I will only pick the important thing to share. Okay, refined carbo, flour products are basically the same thing. Okay, meat and processed food, which I already mentioned that meat and processed food actually bringing a lot of homocysteine, which is the atherosclerosis trigger substance. Okay, and if you are having tobacco, drinking a lot of alcohol, and you are putting a lot of this oxidative stress into your body, so also causing the inflammations. And trans fat. What is trans fat? Trans fat is the chemistry. We have fat chemistry. Fat chemistry code is like this, but trans fat chemistry code is backward. Okay, so it's backward. What thing will trigger trans fat? All the processed fat, like margarine, like this cream, okay, the whipped cream, all this contain trans fat. So we eat a lot of when we eat a lot of cakes, biscuit. Actually, we are intake a lot of trans fat, and trans fat is one of the inflammation promoter. And the most important thing I want to tell is because we really eat it every day, and we never know, we never realize that, which is the omega-6. Omega-6, as I say, it is a inflammation promoter. Omega-3 is a inflammation inhibitor. So we are taking omega-3 every day. From where? As I say, first thing, the plant-based cooking oil. Plant-based cooking oil release a lot of omega-6. Secondly, a lot of corn. We eat a lot of corn products, and we eat a lot of poultry. We eat a lot of chickens. Okay, and all these are because of feeding by corns. So they are actually having contain high omega-6 in the body as well. So the omega-6, if you want to balance omega-6, very simple. When we have a high dose of omega-6, high omega-6 in the body, we will always having the inflammation problems. Okay, your body will keep on inflammation. So in order to lower down the inflammation, okay, you have to intake omega-3, right? Intake omega-3 with high dose omega-3 can lower down omega-6. So these two substances are actually contra each other. They are contrasting each other. All right. So come to this slide, and we have been talking a lot of problems. Now we are telling you how to the idea of decode your health. The idea of decode your health. First thing, to gain back our health, to decode the health, okay, we need to have adequate nutrients. Adequate nutrients, so-called adequate nutrients is not RDA, okay? Forget about RDA. RDA only for 18 years old, young, healthy people with no disease, nothing at all. Means the past 18 years, these young fellas are in very good take caring, okay, well take care, living in a very good situation, very good nutrient supply. Then at the age of 18, he can follow the RDA. But at his age of 19, maybe not. 20, maybe not. 40, 50, when body getting aging, the RDA is not applicable at all. Okay, so the adequate nutrients, what is the adequate nutrients? Adequate nutrients, which means the nutrients, the dosage of the nutrients enough to produce some effects, to give you some effects. Okay, to give you some effects. So like calcium. To a normal people, 1000 mg calcium per day is okay. But to osteoporosis people, to osteoporosis patient, they might need 2000 mg or 3000 mg a day. Am I right? So adequate is based on your situation, based on your body absorption absorption rate. Okay, whether your body can absorb or not, and whether your body can convert the nutrients to be used or not. Okay, all these are the we have to take consideration. So usually I will not ask people to follow RDA. They should take twice more than the RDA. Any nutrients, they should take more than twice, a double up of the RDA. Okay, so and good diet, of course, good diet is always important. Diet has to come first. Okay, so good diet, eat a lot of veggies, eat a lot of unsweetened fruits. Okay, eat a lot of unsweetened food, and then with some good lifestyle. Okay, with good lifestyle. Okay, sleep earlier, don't stay up late, stay away from pollution. Okay, go for negative ion, go to this forest, go to the waterfall. All the forests with waterfall contain a lot of negative ion, and it's very good to human body. Okay, and then with the practice, you will start to rectify, to repair, to reverse or metabolize your cells, your aging cell, your bad cells. Okay, and then the healthier cells will start to form the tissues, to form the organs, and to form the bodies. So at the end, you can prevent or reverse your health disorder. Okay, so everything very simple. The code is very simple. It's just like 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. So adequate nutrients plus good diet plus good lifestyles, it is sufficient to prevent and reverse your health disorder. But you need to give time, because the total revenge, the total changes of complete changes of our body cells, it may take 120 to 180 days. So if you want to change all the cells to become a fresh body, you need to non-stop consume, non-stop practice this, the adequate nutrients plus good diet plus good lifestyle for 120 days to 180 days non-stop. Okay, so this is the code. If you can break the code, you can follow this, you break the code. Okay, so for nutrients, as I say, we keep on saying nutrients. Nutrients are very important. Beside the diet and beside your lifestyle, we are actually need nutrients, more nutrients to help us to do all these things. Basically, all the nutrients we shall start when we are having problem, having some disorder. We are looking for nutrients for this nutrition supplements. Okay, so the first thing, we start from the lower part. Okay, the first thing at the bottom part, we must do antioxidants. Everyone's the same, because we are having oxidative problems. We are oxidized, we are rusty. The problem already the body already rusty. Okay, so we need antioxidants. We need antioxidants. So first of all, if you don't know your body have any problems, but you're feeling that you are not really well, you think you might need supplements. Okay, first of all, go for antioxidants. You must go for antioxidants, and then go for anti-inflammation and go for anti-tumor. Some nutrients are actually having the same, having all these three functions together. Like what? Like curcumin, like this quercetin. Okay, all these nutrients are actually having the same function. The three of having these three functions. And actually, tumor are start from oxidation. Oxidation then begin inflammation, then only form the tumor. So tumors are actually start from oxidation. So the first thing you have to look for, antioxidants. or anti-inflammation, anti-tumor, whatever. So you can go for OPC, T-poly, you go for omega-3s, okay? You go for zinc, you go for magnesiums, or you go for vitamin D3, vitamin A, vitamin E, all these are anti-inflammation, antioxidants, okay? And then secondly, you should look for detoxifications and to enhance the metabolism. Okay, when you are your oxidation, your inflammation, your tumor are under control. Okay, then you have to go for the metabolic. So you need to intake some nutrients contain vitamin B complex. Okay, B complex are good for metabolics, and with some minerals like zinc, like magnesium, all these are good for metabolism. Okay, and then you need something for detoxification because you have a lot of toxic storing in the body. You need to detox. Okay, you need to detox. So detox, mostly people are saying these are fibers. Okay, because fibers can clear up all the waste in your colon. Okay, and the waste in your body, in your bloodstream, you can intake some fish oil, okay, omega-3, okay, and some minerals, nutrients are also helping, okay. All right. So, and the last thing is you need to improve your immunity. See, you are getting sick because you are low of immunity. You are low of immunity because of your body having too much toxin and your metabolism is going too slow. So you will have this tumor, inflammation, or oxidation symptoms. Okay, so at the end, when you settle the bottom part, you done the toxin, then you can go to improve your immunity. So as the same thing, you can go for vitamin D3, vitamin C. You can go for this zinc, magnesium. What else? Selenium. All these are improving the immunity. Okay, so all these are actually you can find in our Tiens products. That's why we have a whole range of products which can actually take care your whole situation, from anti-inflammations to from antioxidants to anti-inflammations to this anti-tumor, and then detoxifications, enhance the metabolism, and even to improve your immunity. Is completely protected. Okay, so nutrients is very important for all of you. I would like to suggest you, if you haven't taken any supplements, please, you have to try our Tiens nutrients. You have to try out all of our Tiens supplements. If you don't know how to mix and match, you can contact me. Okay, anytime you can contact me, then I can provide you some advice on how do you mix and match your the Tiens products with your current disorder. Okay, I don't know whether it will help you or not, but at least you have a chance to reverse the situation. Okay, so this is my presentation today, and I hope that the knowledge are suitable to all of you, and I hope I have speak quite enough, layman enough. And if you have any question, anything you want to ask, please leave your question and in this chat room. So I will answer you later. Okay, go back to you, Wenjing.
非常感谢陈总的分享，讲得非常好。大家现在如果有什么问题的话，可以及时问陈总。If you have any questions, please ask in time.
Anything regarding the products or anything that your customer asks you, then you don't know how to answer, you can come to me. You can raise a question over here. Hi, Ikra. Yeah, Ikra is saying, would like to say something, right?
Hello. First of all,
陈总他们有说需要这个 PPT 的，咱们到时候会给他们下发。
I'm Ikrar Bloch, Senior Sales Manager from Pakistan. I'm also the part of Tiens Global Education for Pakistan, who has been thanks to Mr. YT, Mr. YT for a very brilliant training, who has provided training, and I'm also grateful to Mr. Wong, who has provided us an opportunity to have such a brilliant training. Actually, in network marketing industry, and especially in Tiens, it is a product education system in great lacking. I believe today training of Mr. YT will contribute a lot, and I request the management kindly send us the recording of this value training so that we can duplicate this training to all of our distributors. Mr. YT has explained how our valued product can reduce the formation of inflammation, formation of tumors, and how they minimize the oxidation process. And when we will minimize all these health damaging processes, obviously we will get our enhanced, obviously we will get ourselves free from majority of things to Mr. YT and all the management who conducted today value training. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. For sure, if you any needs from your countries, you can anytime you can organize. Can talk to Miss Wenjing or talk to the country manager. Then we can organize any, because Zoom was so common and so easy to use right now. So we can go through the Zoom platform to provide all this information to all of you anytime if you need me. All right.
So nice of you, Mr. White.
Yes. 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 I will communicate with Mr. Wong about the future arrangement. Okay. Any questions? Please do not hesitate.
陈总，我看评论区是都是对您的这个认可呀。
谢谢。
讲得非常好。
谢谢。
然后那个越南和缅甸他们那个是小语种，说希望如果咱们能提供中文版的课件，帮助他们翻译成当地语言会更好。
可以的，这个我们可以稍后我们再翻译啊，再翻译。我先提供英文的，可能稍后晚点我就提供中文的吧，因为反正也只有12章，这个是可以翻译的，这不太难，对，不太难。哦，因为他们的话就是英文课了哈。
对，他们要更好翻译比英文。
行，没有问题。
谢谢陈总。
行。Okay, so guys, if we don't have any question here, we'll keep in touch. Then if you have any question in future, you still can text me or come to Miss Wenjing, and then she will forward the question to me. Okay, I will answer your question as much as I can.
再次感谢陈总。接下来大家会有2周的时间来复制课程。Next, you will have 2 weeks to complete the tasks. If you have any questions, please ask us in time. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. YT.
Yeah, I have some
Blue Star Gold, Bangladesh. Thank you, Mr. EIT Tian, for your excellent informative training.
Thank you.
Very much. I am working with Tiens since 2006. So
Wow.
this kind of training I appreciate more. But I want to one thing I want to mention here to all of the organizer. This kind of training is very essential for our Tiens leaders and distributors also. So we have to engage more leaders in this training. Then they can understood the product main things. And
True.
this all the distributors and the root level distributor, everyone can get the right information.
True.
Because most of time in this network marketing business, sometimes information is not going the right way. So from the top management, top trainer like you, from the expert, if leader get the proper training, then distributor can get the proper information. Actually,
True.
health product is health product training is very essential for the leaders. But sometimes motivation telling leaders accept more. But health product training, leader not accepting more, because the motivational training bring the more business. That's true. But the basement is the health product. Health product.
Correct.
Product training is very essential. So
Yeah.
I like to inform our management, our team, to arrange these kinds of training and declaration notice more and more. Then more leader can engage there. Then
Yeah,
we can spread the training to all the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the input.
And
I would suggest that.
Yeah.
No, I would suggest that the same presentation we can organize one more time or a few more times. Not the problem.
Yeah.
Zoom is there. We already pay for the Zoom. If we are not making use of it, it's a waste also. So I'm okay to, if you think you need, like for your countries, you need to organize a session for your own country, just coordinate with Ms. Wenjing. The same session, I will do the presentation once again, and maybe with some little bit different knowledge and informations in my slides. Okay, so I will do some time to time to do some enhancement on it.
Okay, thank you. We shall contact.
Okay, sure. I would say the motivation. You see, motivations and health knowledge and product knowledge and motivation is a drive. This is two main training to drive multi-level marketing. Okay, product knowledge is your field. Okay, you're going to drive your car. You need to put in the fuel. You need to pump in the fuel, so it makes you can drive longer distance. But motivation is very important also, because motivation is a booster. It boosts you to become faster, or you can overtake some cars, right? So both things are very important. Both things have to work. Both training have to work hand by hand. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, we have a question. Okay, question. Can Tiens product help people to increase their height even after they hit the puberty? You see, the height, your growing are controlled by your gene. To answer this question, from my personal aspect, okay, from my professional knowledge, then I would say that in order, the things to control your height, control your growing is actually your gene, your DNA. So the DNA has a code, has some codes there. It already set down that when you're going to start growing and when you're going to stop growing. Okay, so when the time's there, you will stop growing. So will people have second chance to grow the heights again? Yeah, I would say yes, but not everyone. Is quite rare, I would say. The cases are quite rare. At least in my people surrounding me, I never see people have second chance to go higher. Okay, mostly after 18, for ladies, maybe after 16, the grow will stop. For men, maybe after 18, they will stop growing high. Okay, so The product are not, our products are not designed to rectify, to change your DNA. None of the products can change your DNA, but maybe your DNA may change because of some internal problems. We don't know. Okay, so this is a very rare case. I hardly see people can grow second time, can grow high second time. So to me I would never recommend. I would never tell people that. I will never tell people that consume supplements you can grow the high again. But if they can grow, that will be a miracle. That will be a additional benefits. OK，
陈总，陈总，就是我之前听中国的一个讲师，他提过这个一个观点，就是说咱们的产品虽然就当你成年之后，虽然咱们的产品不会帮你长高了，但是它会不会就是当你老了之后，它不会帮不会太萎缩，就不对身高不会。
我来解
啊，你给他解释一下。
我讲解。OK，Miss Wen Jing bring out a point that I miss out that. Yes, it won't help us to grow again, but it can help us to prevent to be shorter. Okay, when people having osteoporosis, the bone density become not that dense. Okay, the bone density is not that dense, so they will have this. We call it compressing fractures. Compressing fracture, which means from your head is quite heavy. Then this weight will compress your backbone because the density already not dense enough. Okay, so your backbone will compress a little bit. Every backbone, you have 27, 26 backbone. Every backbone just reduce a little bit. Reduce 1 mm. You see, shorter 1 mm. The 26 you will shorten 2.6 cm. Okay, so if you are having osteoporosis, you will get shorter when you are getting old, when you are aging. All right, so to prevent you getting shorter, to prevent the osteoporosis, you should intake our calcium. Yeah, this is the truth. This is not the myth. This is the truth. So to me, is to prevent getting shorter. Yes. To promote, to make you grow higher, I would say probably no. Okay.
Anyone have questions?
Okay, so no more questions. That's good. I'll see you next round. And please, anything if you not understand, please come to me. All right. If you don't have my contact, you can ask for other colleagues. Okay, anyone can access to me, no problem. Okay, you can directly access to me, or if you have any personal issues that you are not able, or you are shy to voice out here, also you can come to me privately, not a problem. Okay, I'll see you next round. Thank you very much. Bye.
拜拜，今天的课程到这里。Thank you all. 拜拜。
Bye.
谢谢陈总，谢谢陈总您的精彩课程。
哎，不客气。这是应该的，就是对，我是必须要提供这些东西的。
非常棒。
哎，好。好，那我先走了，拜拜。
那您下线吧，大家都可以下线了。
好了，拜。
陈总您直接结束了就可以了。
我结束，对。
您直接结束。